Hey guys, it's Bobby Legs, and welcome to another episode of Bobby Legs Loves Watches, and welcome to the second installment of Modern Ain't Easy. The first installment, as you may recall if you watched the video, I was trying to set the stock SEIKO hands in this 7S 26 movement. I didn't like how that sat, so then I tried some Mercedes hands, and switching hands, and that actually worked pretty well. The problem was with the tweezers, I poked a hole in the loom of the hour hand. So even though it sat perfectly fine, I just it just bothered me, and I couldn't go forward. So I ended up ordering these Marine Master style hands from Long Island Watch. Now the rest of the mod today, I may actually go ahead and just do it all. And the reason why is because I'm impatient, one. Also, I placed an order with Namoki Mods to get all the parts, and it took a couple weeks to get here. So I've been kind of fidgeting with this movement in the meantime, just to keep myself occupied. And man, I've dropped this thing so many times, and it's just like this. Like I said in my first video, this is not about best practices. Don't do what I did. Maybe you can get a little laugh at my mod and my frustration here, but don't do what I do, because I just like destroy this movement. I just hope that it keeps some sort of semblance of correct time in the future. So I'm going to be doing a couple of things. Let me just put this back here. I'm going to be popping out the sapphire crystal that I have here that's actually kind of chipped up. I'm going to be replacing it with another sapphire crystal with some blue AR coating on it. I'm also going to be putting this aluminum 12-hour bezel. I went with aluminum. I don't know. I just didn't feel like ceramic. I feel like I have a couple watches that already have ceramic on it. And actually, come to think of it, I don't have any watches with any ceramic bezel inserts in it. I take that back. Anyway, I'm okay with aluminum, and I didn't want to spend the extra money. I got a chapter ring here, so hopefully I can get that lined up. And some gaskets here and there. I'm going to try to do my best to replace the gaskets. I'm going to pause the video and get it set up, and the first thing I'm going to do is take the case back off and pop this crystal right out. Okay? Okay, so one recommendation that I can make, going forward, and please, do as I say, not as I do, but make sure you have a nice, clean environment, spacious environment, and make sure that you're nice and calm and stress-free. Because if you're gonna mod for the first time, modding for the first time is very stressful. I mean, at least it was for me, and this is actually pretty stressful too. I'm by no means no expert here. So right now I'm going to push the old sapphire crystal through, and then hopefully that is an easy process. And let's see. So I'm going to push this through. Now you want a big enough die here to support the case, and a small enough die here to fit through here, and pretty much you want to make sure you get all glass, but you want to make sure you get as much surface of the glass as possible with the top die. So let's go here. Yep. And that was pretty easy. So as you can see, I popped off this chapter ring that I kind of beat up a little bit here, and then here is the old sapphire crystal. So let's put this to the side here. I should probably have created a nice little space for it. And here we go. So here is the bezel and case. This little notch over here is where I'm going to put the new chapter ring here. I think the sapphire gasket is still in there. It looks like it is. So I may not replace it. It looks like it's pretty good in there. So I bought a replacement for it, but I think I'm just gonna, if it ain't broke, you know, um, I'm not gonna touch it. So let's see here. Let me take out this chapter ring. I got my finger condoms on here because I believe in safety. So yeah, here. So you see this little notch right there? That's gonna sit right in here. And it kind of helps it just maintain some stability. There we go. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this crystal, I'm going to seat it on top and then reverse the dies here, find the correct dies, and then get it and push it in. So let me see if I could apply a little pressure and get it kind of evenly seated there, at least somewhat. Looks pretty even. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is, and I don't know what the right order is or right way to do it, but once I get that seated in there, I'm going to take the bezel off and then put the bezel insert in there, and just hope for the best, So I'll see you guys in a second. Okay, so I think I've got the best match possible here to seat this through. So I'm going to have to apply some pressure here. Let me see if I can get this back a little bit further. And hopefully it seats pretty nicely and there's no problems. So here we go. All right, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. That didn't really want to give. So I'm gonna try to figure this one out. Obviously, it looks like it's not even. I didn't even hear like it click nicely down. I'm not even sure if it's in or not. So I'm gonna pause this video and see what I can do, and then if I'm successful, I'll let you guys know what I did. So I think I got it in there pretty good. I seated in pretty well, and what I had to do was I went in with a smaller die, and I kind of pressed in the edges over here, and it seems like it's pretty uniform. And I put the bezel insert on. I didn't stick it in there or glue it in there yet, but I got it in there, and it looks like it's a good fit at the moment. So fingers crossed. It is what it is. I mean, it's if I get some water in there or whatnot, I'll just chalk it up as a lesson learned. But I got the matching, the suggested sapphire crystal with the bezel insert. So I like the way the chapter ring has stayed in place there. So I think I'm gonna move forward. Hey guys, so I'm gonna stop this current installment of the Modern Ain't Easy project here at this point. Taking out that crystal and chapter ring and inserting the new crystal and chapter ring by no means was an easy feat for me. So the video was getting a little too long, and I wanted to keep it around 10 minutes or less. So next installment will be coming out soon, where I'll be putting the movement back in, tightening everything up with the case back and whatnot, putting a new strap on the watch, and showing you the final project. So stay tuned. That new installment will be coming out in the next week or so, and I'll see you guys soon.